Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about social media, and excuse my door open behind me, but you know, this is my real life. I'm working. So I had taken social media off my phone when we went to Yellowstone because, first of all, there's not really good service there, and I wanted to be present for my husband, and I had gotten into the habit of checking my phone too much. So I took it off my phone. I haven't put it back on, so I only get on the computer a couple times a week. I just want to talk really quick about social media etiquette and yoga rules. Yoga, I wouldn't call it rules, but yoga morals or ethics. And one is ahimsa, which is being kind to others and being kind to yourself. And so last night I was going through, like, I have 10 work pages because of all my schools and different trainings. And I was going through and trying to answer everybody's questions and anything anyone had contacted me about. And I saw a question by someone I knew. I clicked on it, didn't pay attention that I was on a big international page, and I answered the person's question with a basic, a few suggestions. I did not even think that I was on a big page. I thought it was on a local page. And I even suggested that this particular subject that she was asking about as a yoga teacher, that I had written about it in my book. And I want to be really clear for those of you who don't know, if you're a published author, unless you have a best-selling book, which is pretty rare, you're only making a few dollars on a book. So it's not like we're making tons of money over here just because we've published a book. But I suggested some resources, and I suggested some free resources, and I suggested a teacher. And then I said there's a chapter in my book completely dedicated to this that I wrote about that would be helpful if you have the book. And if you don't, it's at a really good price right now at my publisher. Well, when I put the publisher on there, it tagged it. I didn't think anything about it. Big deal, you know. And this guy, I'm not saying he was terribly rude. He basically put, please don't put your personal information here, and please don't self-promote yourself here, because this is a public page and we all have this. And I've probably been teaching longer than he's been breathing, but okay. I was a little mortified because I wouldn't have broken the rule. I know the rule, and I immediately took it down. But my point is, I actually private messaged him. I was like, you know what, dude, I'm old enough to be your mother, and there was no reason to publicly call me out. I was wrong. That's fine. I concede. I can take it down. Wasn't even thinking. But when you, and I have told my kids this since they had phones and computers, when you are on social media, pretend that you are at a party and your preacher is there, your mom and dad are there, your grandma, your great aunts, your best friends. Everyone that is within 5 degrees, 6 degrees of your life is there. Think about how you would respond if they were standing right there to another person. If someone did something wrong or inappropriate, would you A, ignore it, or would you B, handle it privately? And so my point was just this. He embarrassed me in front of someone that I know. Not only do I know them, but I know their family. He is in a different continent. Secondly, it wasn't necessary to embarrass me. It could have been done privately. And I was in the wrong. I was happy to fix that problem. But that's my point. Think about, when you're thinking about living a yogic life, about how you're behaving on social media as well as how you're behaving in your real life. It takes a lot to get my feathers ruffled, but it really did last night because I was trying to be helpful. And that's the last thing I would say is think about someone's intention when they say something. Maybe they come across the wrong way, but was their intention good? All right, that's my little rare rant for the day. Thank you. Bye-bye.